sacrificing for a development advantage. Have you ever wondered how giving up a piece in chess can actually lead to a stronger position? Sacrificing material for a development advantage is a fascinating strategy. This approach is all about making a calculated decision to enhance your overall game. Let's break down how this works. First, we need to understand what a positional sacrifice is. This involves giving up material to achieve a strategic goal. For instance, you might sacrifice a pawn to improve the placement of your pieces. This can help you control key squares or disrupt your opponent's coordination. Now, what do we mean by development advantage? Development refers to moving your pieces from their starting positions to more active squares. When you sacrifice material, you can speed up this process. This often leads to a quicker deployment of your forces, allowing you to take control of the board more effectively. Let's look at some practical applications. Sacrificing a pawn can open lines for your pieces. For example, if you give up a pawn to open a file for a rook, that rook can then exert pressure on your opponent's position. This can be a game changer. Another benefit of sacrificing material is creating space for your pieces. If your opponent's pieces are cramped, a well-timed sacrifice can free up your pieces to maneuver. This is particularly useful when you need to launch an attack or control the center of the board. You can also consider piece trades. If you sacrifice a pawn to remove a strong opponent piece, you can weaken their control over key areas. This can lead to better positioning for your pieces and can shift the balance of the game in your favor. Strategically, sacrificing material often gives you the initiative. This means you can dictate the pace of the game, which is particularly powerful in open positions. The compensation for the material you give up comes in the form of improved piece placement and increased mobility. When planning a sacrifice for development, think about your overall goals. Consider how the sacrifice will impact your pieces and how your opponent can respond. Timing is essential. You want to ensure that the benefits of rapid development outweigh the material loss. In chess, sacrificing for a development advantage can be a powerful strategy. By trading material, you can improve the mobility and placement of your pieces. This approach can lead to a significant strategic edge when executed thoughtfully. Always keep in mind the dynamics of the game and how your moves will affect the overall position.